back to making a magazine part 3. So today we're looking at how to formulate an article. As you can see here, I've made a mock-up of the kind of intro page that you'll be looking at. It can be a single page spread, but for a lot of things, if you have a double page, it just looks that little bit more impressive. Now I put a title up in the top left hand corner here, and I put a little subheading here just to kind of do a brief explanation of the article. Now, with regards to where to put these, you just got to frame them where it looks natural. So for me, top left-hand corner is the title, bottom right-hand corner is the subheading. So that is our thing. Now, so what we would then do, if we were doing this as a magazine, we'd make a master, and we would put these pieces on the master. Now we would create them on the master itself, but that was just so I could show you initially. Now what we'll do is we will go to this master, we will right click, we'll click paste in place, and as you can now see up here, this is on the master. So what we'll now do, we will drag this down, let's say page 4 and 5, and then as you can see, the master is now almost in place. We just need to drag this last bit down, and there's the wording. Now the reason why I didn't put it in the first 2 pages here is because that is often where you put your contents page and editor's notes, so it's good to just put the masters, even if you end up moving the order around, in a kind of format where as if you were making the final edition of the magazine. Okay, so let's now go to the main pages. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a little master here. So we're going to go back to normal screen mode. We will now look at bringing these little line guides. So you literally just click and drag, and then you see that's going there. And we want to get as even a set of line guides as we possibly can, because these will enable us to better frame all the pieces we're going to make. Now, there we are. That should be just about right there. Now, there are plenty of really good tutorials on how to do this considerably more neatly, but we are just going to go like this for the purposes of this video. I will do a separate video on how to actually set these up. So now let's go for one down here and another one down here, and that is our line guides. What we will now do, we will set up a page number. Now you can theoretically put page numbers in any corners, but I personally prefer the bottom left and bottom right hand corners for a double page spread, or the bottom right hand corner for a single page spread. So we're going to zoom in on InDesign document. We are going to draw a small text box. It doesn't have to be that big at all. Then you're going to right click, and you are going to go and find where the bit which says insert special character. You're going to go to markers, and you're going to go current page number, and then you're going to click ahead of the number and type in the word page, or if you want to go section or something to that effect, you're going to type those in. Okay, that is page A, and then you're going to copy that, go over to the other side, paste it, and click that down here. But now what we're going to do, we're going to click in, and now go up to the top right hand corner, and you see the align right button. We're just going to click that, so it's all in line. We will now go and see what this has done for the subsequent pages that I have this master, because if you can see which master is which, because if you notice, our little B master from earlier is only showing on this page here and this page here, whereas the A master, the original one, is on all the others. So let's go and see. That should then show page 6, page 7, down here to page 8, and so on and so on. And this is a really great way of making sure all your page numbers are just in place nicely. So without further ado, let's get ready to put the article together. Now, following on from that lovely thing about cats and what they do, we'll now go and put some photos in as per what I was telling you in one of the previous things. So if you look at the other clip on how to put images in, you'll be able to see there. So with this, I think we're looking like we could go for this option. So we put an image that covers just 2 of the little guidelines, the columns. We will adjust that slightly to accommodate for that. Or now with this, you could also theoretically go like this and then squish it to the side there. Now, as you can see, because we don't want to cover up the page number here, we're not going to go down like this one, but it will still fit. Okay, now, and just play around with the alignment until you're happy with what you've got.